Today's horoscope, Scorpio July 26, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's cosmic weather forecast: sex marathons. However, you have to promise yourself and your partner that you'll take a break from work and your routine to make it happen. If you don't, you'll end up wasting this pure, passionate potential. With the Sun and Mars spinning wondrously in the sky, you'll feel your desires, libido, and lust also ignited. This is a perfect day to put yourself out there and attract many new prospective suitors. If one tickles your fancy, ask them if they'd like to meet your bedsheets sooner rather than later. Is there someone you want to connect with in your work life? Networking might become your main focus when Mercury enters Virgo, its domicile and exaltation. The mercurial energy will encourage you to be more socially proactive. You could prioritize online networking during this time if you want to boost your engagement on your professional platforms and make new connections. There might be more real-life events to also attend, which you should go to. You will never know who you could meet if you do not put yourself out there on and offline. At the same time that Mars is still settling into his early days in your financial sector, while there is no planetary activity on the other side of the financial fence, you have the next best thing. It is the Moon's return to your work sector as Venus, the planet of money, moves into her final 10 days in your career sector. That brings a chance to bring things together professionally, just as she is working to steer things in a lucrative direction. You're going to feel a burst of energy, not only today but throughout the next few months, and this will shape the way you meet your goals. One reason you sometimes seem to fail to accept this kind of dynamic energy is because it invariably involves change of some kind, and you are not famous for flexibility. Here's a hint for your future success: drinking water increases flexibility. Running your own business can seem far more appealing on this day. There's an added boost to independence, courage, and your own unique style when this vibration is happening. This can have your mind churning with ideas and possibilities. If this is something you have wanted to check into, this is an opportune vibration to do it under. You'll notice a stronger investigative and analytical mentality as well. Do the research you need to do and see what is required to make your ideas come to life. As Mercury reaches his last full day in your career sector, having the Moon in a playful and creative part of your chart, and especially in the heart of the working week, shouldn't be a problem. Instead, a week that began with some of the biggest work and life balance reminders so far this year is already bringing home the importance of balance. At the same time, as the Sun only returned to your career sector 3 days ago, Mercury retrograding back in for a double dip visit next month, and the Moon returning to your work sector tomorrow, today's playful and creative lunar vibes are likely to enhance the day. Having the Moon in the heart of the working week shouldn't be a problem, with an alignment with Saturn giving these romantically charged lunar vibes a steely sense of resolve. This is the Moon's first visit since both Saturn and Neptune turned retrograde in 3 days after the Sun's friendly aspect to the planet of hopes and dreams, with the confidence to make the most of the doors open to the past. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, let's dive into the exciting and invigorating energy that Mercury in Virgo brings. As Mercury enters its domicile and exaltation, your attention to detail sharpens, and the mercurial energy becomes exceptional. This is a time to embrace new learning opportunities, enhance your communication skills, and connect deeply with those around you. Let's explore how this transit can positively impact your life and bring about meaningful changes. Mercury in Virgo is a time of heightened mental acuity and sharp focus. You might find that learning new things becomes easier, whether it's picking up a new hobby, diving into a research project, or mastering a new skill. This transit is especially beneficial for writing, research, or public speaking projects. Have you ever noticed how certain periods make you feel more mentally agile and ready to tackle challenges? This is one of those times. The only potential catch-22 of this transit is a slight increase in anxiety. While your mind is sharp and your intelligence is astounding, you might feel a bit more anxious than usual. Remember, it's all about balance. Use this heightened awareness to your advantage without letting it overwhelm you. Have you ever turned anxiety into a positive force, perhaps by channeling it into productivity or creativity? Passionate impulses are a good thing during this transit. You'll find yourself reacting sensitively toward those you care about, which can help resolve any outstanding issues or render them unimportant. If you're single, this could be a time of magnetic attraction, where you might even flirt with or meet the love of your life. For those in relationships, this energy can reignite the spark and deepen your connection. Have you experienced a period where everything seemed to align perfectly in your relationships? Physically, you're feeling in good shape, and it's a great time to improve your fitness and vitality. However, remember to consider your limits to avoid any injury. Conserve your energy where you can, as attempting too much can undermine your well-being. What are your favorite ways to stay active and healthy? Spend some time with those you care about most, and share your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. Being open and honest about your feelings helps strengthen your relationships. If you don't divulge how you feel, your loved ones might get frustrated, thinking you have no time to spend with them. Have you ever had a heart-to-heart conversation that brought you closer to someone special? You feel optimistic and relaxed, especially when meeting others. This is an ideal time for friendships and creating new ones. Be adventurous, get out, and meet people. Your charm and ease make you a magnet for meaningful connections. At work, your approach to meetings and discussions is productive, and in your personal life, you're most in your element when socializing with a group of people. Have you recently made a new friend or rekindled an old friendship? Share your stories of connection and camaraderie. Let's celebrate the joy of friendship together. We'd love to hear from you. How are you planning to harness the energy of Mercury in Virgo? What new skills or projects are you excited to tackle? Your insights and experiences can inspire and guide others on their own journeys. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's create a vibrant community of learning, connection, and growth. Remember, this is a time filled with opportunities for intellectual growth, meaningful connections, and personal well-being. Embrace the positive energy, trust your instincts, and make the most of the new connections you form. Your financial world is thriving, and with the right mindset, you can continue to achieve great things. Let's make today a day of intellectual prowess, meaningful connections, and shared wisdom. Thank you for being part of this journey toward growth and personal enrichment. We look forward to hearing your stories and tips in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to thrive and reach new heights.